Hey guys, so today I am going to be fixing this hair. As you can see, it needs some work. I have roots growing in. I have a really yellow tone right now. So I'm going to do my roots. I'm going to tone my hair. I might even add a little bit of bleach to the bottom just to kind of fix this dark patch here. As you can see, my roots have grown in at least like 1.5 inches, 2 inches, so I'm ready to dye this ish. I've basically gotten to this color that I have in my hair myself, so I feel like I have a decent knowledge about this, but don't get me wrong, I'm not a hairstylist. I am going to be using professional products, things that you can get at Sally's. I have a beauty supply card, so I go to Cosmoprof. So hopefully you'll find this helpful. Stay tuned if you want to see how I fix this hair, because it's bad.
Got a sticky and I keep it at my dog's place. Girl, I left you loving magic, not all shade. Still going bad on you anyway.
So the very first thing you're going to want to do is section off your hair into 4 sections. I'm using the Joico Blonde Life Bleach, the Joico 20 Volume Developer, and also some Olaplex to help restore the integrity of my hair.
Okay, so I've mixed up my bleach. I've added Olaplex. I added more than I was supposed to because more is more. So why not get a little bit more damage control? If you don't know what Olaplex is to help maintain the integrity of your hair when doing coloring processes. So that's what that is. Added that in here. I don't have any gloves, you guys, so hopefully my hands don't fall off. So you don't want to go like too close to the root because the heat from your scalp will warm up the bleach anyway. So I don't want roots that are like super lighter than the rest of my hair. So I think I'm going to start near the back bottom just to like see how it's going and then like work my way up to the top. So let's do this.
So as I mentioned, I'm starting with 4 sections at the bottom near the back. I am going to be working on hair that's dirty because you do not want your hair to be freshly washed when you're applying bleach. My hair was at least 10 days old. And I also had stretched out my hair prior to this process by putting it in a couple braids before I went to bed the night before and detangling it. That way it's a lot easier to work through. Doing this on your curly hair is going to be really difficult unless you stretch it out. The next thing I'm doing is taking a small amount of bleach on my brush and I'm combing it through, leaving about 5 centimeters to the root. Like I said, you don't want to go directly to the root when you first begin this because the heat will accelerate the bleach. And naturally, from your head, there's going to be heat coming off of it. So you definitely do not want to go all the way to the roots. Also, it can really F up your hair if you do that. So just make sure that you give a little bit of space there. And then, you can go back in afterwards and just do that at the end. As you can see, I'm just working through, making sure that I'm getting every section, doing both sides of the hair, and I'm not doing anything from the mid to the end of my hair because it's already lightened and I do not need to bleach it. You don't want to over-process your hair and have it fall out. So I'm just going to keep working on that and yeah, making sure that it's all even throughout. I'm taking my time. This whole process took me about 40 minutes. As I work my way through, I'm remembering to go back and check the first section that I began putting the bleach on. I took my time and I did the very front by my baby hairs last. I just didn't want my baby hairs to fall out. The one thing I will say is that my baby hairs lighten super crazy quick. So I almost wish I did them less. But here you can see the finished product. It's been about 40 minutes and I'm ready to wash this stuff off.
Okay, so I finished the dyeing process. You guys saw I went through, I thoroughly did each section, and now it's time for the big reveal. So
So of course we're not leaving our hair like that, we now need to tone it. I'm using my Wella Color Charm in T18 and the Cream Developer. This developer has about a level 6 lift. You don't want to use anything higher than a 10. For my roots only, I'm going in with the Kendra Silver Metallic and the Wella Color Charm again, and of course I'm adding Olaplex in both of my solutions. I mixed both of these up separately, and on my roots I'm applying the Kendra color. On the rest of my hair I'm applying the Wella Color Charm T18. I did this at the same time so that it just processed together, and the reason that I did two different colors is because I wanted my roots, although I did just go in and bleach them, to be a little bit darker than the rest of my hair, just to give a natural effect.
20 minutes later.
After applying the toner to my entire head, I left it in my hair for about 35 minutes. And my results ended up being like this. And I love it. So I was really happy with how it turned out for doing it myself. What do you think of how my hair turned out? Let me know down below in the comments, and give me a thumbs up if you like it. At the end of this video, I included a picture of myself in the natural lighting right after I did my hair. Hopefully that helps. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!